Okay. We'll give about 30 seconds. Wait for them to hop on.
It's still like warm out though, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a great day.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I needed sunshine.
Come on, baby. Come on. Well. Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Let's get this rolling. I am going to work on the audio as we get this rolling, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing up to your mat. It's our Easy Leg Sunday morning flow. I'm here back with my friend Sage. This is her second time helping us out being our model today. Thank you so much, Sage. What do you say? We get started in child's pose here today. Child's pose, everybody. Come to your knees. Come to your knees. Exhale, empty it out. Breathe out through your nose, nice and slow. Again, inhale, pull your breath in nice and deep. Exhale, clear it out. And let's just see if we can smooth this out, everybody. Deep, full inhale. Balance with a slow, calming exhale. Just like that, everybody. We're going to focus on toes. Lift your hips to the sky. Toes. Lift your hips to the sky for your first downward facing dog of your day. There you go, y'all. First dogger of your day. Pedal it out, back and forth, side to side. See what you're working with. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat. And take a forward fold, perhaps a ragdoll pose at the back of your mat. So if you're doing that, you're taking your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow, letting your head hang heavy. And again, if you start with a pretty deep knee bend, you're going to take some of that tension and pressure out of your hamstrings, out of your lower back. And, you know, we can work really hard, and I encourage you to do that here today. I think we got the audio fixed. So try to bring your feet flat to your mat here, everybody. That means a lot of us are going to have to bring our feet a little bit wider. And hey, on a Sunday morning, I might just need my hands as a little support there. You might want to sit on a block or something like that. Honor what you're feeling. But do try to straighten your spine. So you're going to press your heart forward here. There you go. A slight tuck of your chin to your chest is going to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes. And inhale, think about trying to breathe your body a little bit taller. And then get wide at the very top of that breath. Stay tall, stay wide. Exhale, draw your navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. We're using our body, or our breath rather, to affect our body physically. Inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide. Breathe in 360 degrees. Stay tall. Exhale, draw your navel up and in. Very good. One more. Take an inhale here. Great job, everybody. Exhale, release to your forward fold. Heel toe your feet back into hips width apart. Walk your hands forward, right back to your downward facing dog. There we go. Whoo, and what do you say, Sage? That was a short little integration series. I say we warm up. It's a beautiful day here in San Diego, and I hope wherever you're tuning in from, it's at least half as beautiful there. Let's hop into our Easy Leg Sunday morning flow, everybody. Our breath-based meditation, I should say. Inhale, bend your knees, load up your arms, load up your legs, look forward. End of your exhale, you could walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands so that your heels and toes are now touching together. Now inhale, find a halfway lift here. You want to flatten your back and lengthen out your spine. Beautiful. And then exhale, fold down deep and stretch deep into your whole posterior chain. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Go ahead, float your torso, reach up high to the heavens here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. And how far to go? Go to the point where it kind of feels like I just sounded, where your body's, the translation of the sensations like, ah, oh, right there. That's exactly what I need. Take one more. Inhale. Can you straighten your arms? Can you lengthen a little bit more? Breathing in, staying here. Exhale, taking it down a little bit deeper. Fantastic. Inhale, come on back through center. We're just going to switch it up. Grab your right wrist with left hand. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach and press your hips to La Jolla. Now, this side, we're going to dial our right shoulder back slightly. Head back a little bit so that your throat's open. Take your biceps with your ears and make it feel amazing. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right. Inhale. Come on back through center. You can lean back, stretch, and make it feel good here, y'all. Exhale. Let's fold. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale. Now find a halfway lift. Flat back. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Plant your palms. Step to plank pose, your high push-up position. Let's take an inhale. Shift forward here. Breathe in. And we'll start gentle. Exhale, lower. Take it all the way down to your chest. Slide your hands back 2 or 3 inches. Untuck your toes. Now, little to no weight in your hands. If you're new to this, pick your hands off the ground. Inhale, cobra pose. It's like a baby cobra pose. Chest lifts up. Think about having no wrinkles in the back of your neck, everybody. I saw that. Good adjustment. Exhale, release all the way back down. Just kidding. I didn't see that, but I'm sure you made the adjustment. Inhale, number 2. Cobra pose. Lifting up. If you want to press with your hands a little bit, you can do that. Be gentle and pull back with your hands. Exhale, release. Take her back down. Number 3, inhale, lifting up to that perfect degree. Pressing down, lifting up, shoulders back and elbows in. Exhale, release. Taking her back down. Inhale, press up to your hands and your knees here, your tabletop pose. Very good. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. That should feel really good right about there, y'all. Sage, let's inhale, come back to a neutral spine, curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees, send your hips up and back, downward facing doggy. And we breathe. Really deep, everybody. Not to the point where you're trying too hard with it. I know that's kind of like the programming for our everyday life. It's just go, 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 and push, 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 and deeper and more. Find a balance between effort and ease here. You don't want to struggle and strain your way through this too much. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. Very end of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Inhale, find your halfway lift with a full breath. I want you to feel it all the way in the bottom of your lungs. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in. Empty out completely. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Go ahead, float it up. Reach it high, grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, lead to your right. Press and hips left. Everybody. Inhale, back up. Reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. This lateral flexion and extension in your spine, everybody. Mobility and vitality. Inhale, back through center. Lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Beautiful. Exhale, let's fold. Take it all the way back down. Dive in deep and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, or what we call Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. We call it Chaturanga Dandasana. You can skip it. You could drop to your knees if you need. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svastu. Awesome. Breathe. These are all going to be simple shapes, simple postures, asanas as we call them in yoga, that our bodies are meant to be able to do and to take. However, you've heard since you were a kid, if you don't use it, you lose it. So if we haven't done some of these shapes, these movements in a while, it might feel kind of new. But we're restoring, we're renewing our bodies, our brains. Just getting upside down like this with your heart above your head has all this oxygen-rich blood flowing very easily to your brain, everybody. That's worth the price of admission right there. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop, feet between your hands. Beautiful. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in, chest out. Exhale, fold, navel in, dive in, and empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float all the way up high. You're grabbing that left wrist, everybody. Exhale, lead towards La Jolla. Press your hips toward Mission Beach. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. That's why everybody else is online. Is everybody going on their phones then? Inhale, back through center. Lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. I'll stay by the phone just to make sure. Inhale's upward facing dog, feeding your heart through, upward facing dog, everybody. And then exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. All right. So I'm just told we're having audio difficulties. Still, thought I had it all worked out. So I'm going to stay right here by the phone, everybody. And we'll make sure we get you that audio pretty clear. But we've done 3 of these already together. Okay, make sure that breath is flowing, everybody. I want you to saturate every cell of your body with that vitality, with goodness. Take 1 more of those flows on your own. And as per usual, we're going to keep it rolling, y'all. 1 more flow on your own. Add, skip, whatever you want. I'm going to meet you right back in downward facing doggy. Breathe well, my friends. Good. And speaking of these movements, these motions, we're going to take your joints, through their full range of motion. We're going to flex and stretch every single muscle in your body. That sounds like that could be good. We're going to raise the levels of serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, norepinephrine. And our cortisol might be up for a while, but towards the end of the practice here, that cortisol is going to drop off the table. This isn't even scratching the surface of the benefits that you're giving for yourself, everybody. Breathe. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. How we doing, Sage? All right?
Great.
Beautiful. Inhale. Excellent. And a lot of times we have a little detour, but today we're going right into that easy like Sunday morning flow train, y'all. Tickets, please. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop both feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Inhales your halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, you fold down deep and you draw your navel in as you do. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, literally like there's a chair behind you just out of your reach. Reach your chest and lift your hands to the sky. Exhale, release, right back to forward fold. Uttanasana, dive it on in. Inhale, find your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's that upward facing dog, so strong, Sage. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high. And exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Inhale, rise on up to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, hands to the heavens. Good, stay tall. Exhale, just slide your hands to heart center. Stay tall, but push your breath out completely. Engage your 360 core here. And then inhale, sweep your arms out, back out to the sides, and back up high to the sky. Reach. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Nice, everybody. Inhale's that upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, right leg, y'all. Breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Root down and inhale, rise up, reach up and fill up. Crescent Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Push your breath out. Stay tall. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, and reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo! Sure are getting her done today, y'all. Moving through that flow, everybody. Downward facing. Take an inhale here. And an exhale here. Let's keep it going, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop, feet between your hands. You know where you're going. Inhale, halfway lift. Right away, pull your chest and spine long. Squeeze your shoulder blades and flatten your back. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach to the heavens here. Exhale, release, forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control, with strength, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's that upward facing dog. You know it very well. And then exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, breathe your left leg high to the sky. Now you heard. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her on up. Good. And the exhale, sweep her through. Low lunge. We stack knee above ankle. Inhale, we ride the breath up to crescent pose. Hands to the heavens. Exhale, heart center. Stay tall. Engage your 360 core. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, and reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and woo! Yeehaw, y'all. Moving through that flow. Right side on your own. Right side on your own, everybody. Ride that breath, surf the wave. Fantastic. Whew. Nice, everybody. From your downward facing dog, just take 2 breaths, everybody. Utah, give me 2. And then take one more whole flow on your own. Now that's going to start at the top of your mat with your halfway lift. Again, if you want to add stuff or skip stuff, you go for it. And then you got left to right on the lunges. One more flow on your own. And once again, I will meet you right back in downward facing dog. We're in no rush to get there, as you know. This is the antidote. and the medicine to all that rushing we've been doing all week. Breathe well, my friends. You are doing yourself a huge, huge mega service. Man, what a day here, everybody. And you're starting it out right. You're doing something that's not easy, but very beneficial. You're winning your morning so that you can in turn win your day and week. You're setting the tone for your week right here, everybody. I commend you for doing exactly that. After that right side, we'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Whew, nice work, Sage. It's great to have a model like Sage here where I don't really have to correct or do anything here. She could have just come back here on her own and known exactly what I was going to tell you to do. Ooh, downward facing. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in, soak it up, deep as you can go. And gently guide it back out. Allow it to flow. Inhale, bend your knees, look up forward here, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine here. Exhale, fold down deep. Now you can separate your feet about hips width apart. Bend your knees to 90 degrees. Set your belly on your thighs and your knees on your chest. And now, so your back will end up being parallel to the ground. Now see if you can interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your elbows. Good. Stay low, but then lift your heels here for 5. Just working everything in our body. 4. It's pretty simple shape, right? 3, but there's a reason I don't demonstrate it because it sure ain't easy, y'all. 2. Sage is doing phenomenal. Take one more big, beautiful breath in here, y'all. And exhale, release to forward fold. Ooh, dive it on in. Take Padagustasana. Feet are already hips width apart. See if you can grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Or if you want to take Padahastasana, you can certainly do that. Slide your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. Another name for that Padahastasana is, I like to call it handstand, everybody. Because you're standing on your hands. Drop your head down. Yoga jokes, everybody. They don't get too complicated. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. Let your head drop down low. And give me about 3 more breaths here. Once again, you are looking for that dull discomfort. That just tells you you're getting her done. Inhale. Last 2. Exhale. One more now, Inhale. Phenomenal. Exhale, release that. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, just fold once again. Just fold. Heel toe your feet back to the center of your mat. And on your inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the back of your mat, towards the street. Take your right leg and just bring it parallel to the ground so your hips are level. So instead of pointing your toes there, you're going to flex your foot and have a little inward rotation with your thigh. Now bend your left knee a little bit and find a halfway lift, a one-legged halfway lift, so your 360 cores engaged. And then from here, let's open our arms and come to fly for airplane pose. Really good, everybody. Now here, without your right toes touching the ground, let's come to standing and pull your right knee up into your chest. You can interlace your fingers an inch or two below your knee, or perhaps bring your hands to your hips and straighten your right leg out in front of you. Couple breaths. On your inhale, you're lifting your leg a little bit higher here. And on your exhale, you can just roll your shoulders back a little bit and lift out of your heart. Yeah, let's just go 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale, the leg lifts, left quadricep is engaged. Exhale, shoulders roll back. Beautiful. Last inhale, you could reach your hands high to the sky here. Exhale, airplane pose. Come right back to where you started. Extend your right leg back. We're just kind of passing through here. So take an inhale, option to lengthen, breathe in. Nice. Exhale, low lunge. Step it all the way back, everybody. Low lunge, yeah. From here, hands are on the ground. We'll go ahead and walk our hands to the right, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. So walk your hands right. There we go. Feet are parallel or toes in, heels out for prasarita, padottanasana, or a standing straddle stretch. It might feel good just to grab your ankles, your big toes, outsides of your feet. See what you're working with there. Drop your head down low. Let your breath continue to flow. Thank yourself for being here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, y'all. You do. Exhale. All right, one more. Take an inhale here. Exhale. All right. Release that. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. And then keep your core active. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up to standing. Exhale, warrior 2 towards the top of your mat. Turn your left toes out. Turn your right toes in slightly. Find this heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. There we go. Steady your gaze, and you could smile like Sage here. A big, beautiful smile. Inhale, think about breathing taller. Breathing your body taller and then wider at the top. I want to see your arms stretch away from each other. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Yeah, this is awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Another full inhale. Exhale it out. All right, we're going to inhale, reach forward here. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Forearm to thigh is great, okay? You want your body to be narrow. A lot of people, if we're kind of new to this practice of yoga, you'll think, well, I got to go really deep. I got to get my hand to the ground. But then your hand's on the ground, and your hips are sticking back, and your heart is facing the ground. Sage here is really narrow. Keep your right shoulder rolling back, heart facing La Jolla. And then breathe. You can take your right arm, reach it overhead so that your biceps by your ear. There we go. Looking for length there for 5. Option to take your left hand up parallel with your right. That would work on your core strength. Woo, for 4. Woo, woo, y'all. Leaving no stone unturned here for 3. 2. Take an inhale, reach a little bit longer. And then exhale, just simply release to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Take your left hand to the top of your left knee or left thigh. Take an inhale, pull your chest and spine out really long, and then use that leverage, press against your knee or your thigh to twist your heart towards Mission Beach. If you'd like to take your left hand to the sky, you can totally do that. Now, if you'd like to drop your back knee to the ground to de-intensify, go for it. All right, we got to be able to breathe deep. So if we're pushing so hard that we're kind of redlining it, we find ourselves breathing in through our mouth and out through our mouth, or the breath very short and choppy. It's not worth it. Go right back to your child's pose. Reset your breath and begin again. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. One more. Take an inhale here. Exhale. We're going to release to runner's lunge. So just take both hands to the inside of your left foot. You could drop your back right knee to the ground if it's not already. Heel toe your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat slightly. And I'll give you a couple options here. If you want a quadricep stretch, start up top here by bending your right knee. Circle your left hand back to clasp the foot. If you just want to work on your front left hip, you're dropping down to your forearms in that general direction. If you want a combination of the two, you grab the back foot with your left hand and you can drop down to your right forearm. Either way, deep diaphragm breathing, very, very alive here. Inhale. Exhale. One more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale, all right. Gently release that back foot if you have it. Hands underneath shoulders. We'll straighten our arms. Start to come back up. And you see where your left foot is. It's towards the front left corner of your mat. Take your right foot and step your right foot towards the front right corner of your mat. We're going to squat down. We're going back to our frog pose, Malasana. Feet flat, chest nice and straight. This time, interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards so that your biceps are by your ears. With your straight spine, chest lifted. We're going to come to standing here in 5. There you go. 4, 360 core engaged. 3, ooh-wee. 2, inhale, come all the way up. And then we're coming back down, y'all. 5, keep your chest lifted. 4, arms straight. 3, Sage didn't know what she got herself into. 2, slide your hands to heart center. And then let's flow 3 times. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Reach your hand to the sky, come up. And then exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. Inhale, once again, stand up, sweep up, reach for the sky. How deep can you breathe? Exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. She asked for hips, y'all. We're doing hips. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, reach for the sky. Last time. And exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. Once you get down here, take an inhale. Exhale, release back to forward fold. Straighten your legs, heel toe your feet back and the hips width apart. And then from here, we will inhale, lift our left leg up and back. Towards the back of your mat, towards the street. Remember, level hips here. So the inner thigh spirals up, the outer down. That's inward rotation. Now bend your right knee a little bit. Find your halfway lift. And then as graceful as possible, if that's at all possible, open up your arms and come to fly. Steady gaze, steady breath. Start there. Looks phenomenal. Now, without your left toes touching the ground, come to standing. Pull your left knee up into your chest. Again, you can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee and stay right there if you would like. Otherwise, hands to hips, straighten your left leg out in front of you. Couple breaths. We're lifting our leg a little bit higher on our inhale. And then we're rolling our shoulders back, lifting our chest on our exhale. Looks good. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. If you wanted to reach your hands to the sky, now would be the time. Exhale back to our airplane pose, Dakasana. Last inhale. You could reach your hands forward as you breathe in. Great job. Exhale, step all the way back. Bring your hands to the ground for that low lunge. And then walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. There we go. Second set, Prasarita Padottanasana. Option here to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. There you go. Chest expansion, shoulder opening. Just assuring that we leave no stone unturned today. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Very good. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, open your arms. Airplane wings, everybody. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up to standing. And then turn your right toes out. Exhale, warrior two. Virabhadrasana B. To the back of your mat, or front of your mat, rather. Settle in. Stack your knee right above your ankle. You're working towards 90 degrees in that front right leg. If it doesn't quite get to 90 degrees, it's cool. Right? We're just moving with purpose and on purpose in a general direction. Not worried about the outcome. Being a part of the process each and every moment. Inhale, breathe your body taller and then wider. Get big from the inside out. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. There we go. 2 more deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Another full inhale. Exhale it out. All right, we're going to inhale, reach forward, lean. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. So again, form the thigh is great. You can have your right hand on the inside of the foot, the outside. If you have a block, or maybe even a water bottle to kind of, it's almost brings the ground closer to your hand. That would be appropriate. Breathing well. Take your left hand up and over. Bicep by your ear. Looks good. We're here for 5. Option to take your right hand up parallel as well. For 4. 3. 2. Take it and now reach a little bit. And exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Take your right hand to the top of your right knee or your right thigh. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And again, you can drop that back knee to the ground if you need. But use your leverage to press against it. Twist your heart. There you go, everybody. So simple shape here. But it's how much can you get? If you wanted to enhance this, I'll bet you could. You could just focus on driving back through your heel and reaching out through your head and otherwise lengthening on your inhale. And then drawing your navel in, twisting your heart to the heavens, creating an internal compression, which is compounding all the beneficial things this practice has given us. 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. All right. One more. Take an inhale here. Amazing. Exhale. Release to runner's lunge. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. You can drop your back left knee if you haven't already. Heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner of your mat. Now, if we want that quadricep stretch like we did on the other side, bend your left knee, circle back with your right hand, clasp your foot. Or you're just dropping down to your forearms, or you're doing the combination, perhaps dropping down a left forearm. Either way, thank yourself for being here in this moment. Taking the time to take care of yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you, everybody. It'd be nice, right, if somebody else could show up to the mat for an hour, do all this stuff, and then you get the benefit. In fact, if that did happen, you'd be very grateful. You would thank them. Well, do the same for yourself. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Gently release your foot. Curl your back left toes under. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, straighten your arms. Come up. Curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. And then step your right foot back to your left. So you're in plank pose, high push-up. Now squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. And inhale, roll open to your right. Vashisthasana. Side plank pose. There you go. You could drop a knee. You could drop a forearm, everybody. There's plenty of ways to modify here. But I want you to lift your hips. Crescent shape your left side body. There you go. If you're feeling really strong and you want to lift your right leg up, now would be the time. 5. Take your right arm, reach it overhead, bicep by ear. 4. Woo, woo, y'all. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release to plank. We'll take her to the other side. Ground into your right hand. Roll open to your left. Bashe Stasana. Side plank pose. Engage in our outer obliques. That's creating that crescent shape. And you can see Sage is stacking her feet one behind the other, and that's just giving her a little bit more balance and stability. 5. Whatever you need to do. Maybe left leg up, maybe not so much. 4. Take your left arm, reach it overhead, bicep by ear. 3. Ooh. 2. Take an inhale. Ah, fantastic. Exhale, release. And take it all the way down to your mat. From here, bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Good. Can we get a little dull discomfort here? Push a little bit, but maintain your breathing. We won't compromise that. Kick your legs up and back for 5. Knees in a little bit. 4. Ooh, you could do a little more, I bet you. 3. 2. Take an inhale, kick and lift up. And release. Left ear to your mat. Gaze right. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Ha! All right. Chin facing forward. Let's do that one again. Dhanurasana, your floor bow. Grab your feet or your ankles. Kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Now, if you're good here, if you're all good, knees in a little bit. If you're good here, take an inhale. And on your exhale, see if you can roll on your left side body. Roll it onto your left. And as you do that, make sure you continue to kick your right leg back just to get that sweet stretch in your shoulder, through your pectoral muscle, your right shoulder, that is. Awesome, everybody. Inhale, take her back through center. And then switch it up. Exhale, roll on your right. Still kicking back with our left. If you feel really awkward in this, everybody, find some solace in that. You know, no matter how awkward you feel, it's probably nothing compared to how awkward you look in this one. Inhale, come back through center. Kick and lift up. Last time. And exhale, release. Take your opposite ear to your mat. Again, bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Ah! Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Let's take her home, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg on up. Exhale, sweep her through. Half pigeon pose. Pull your heel in towards your body. Inhale, walk your hands back, open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out and open your hips here. Deep diaphragm breathing. Very, very alive here. Another opportunity to acknowledge your effort, your commitment. Acknowledge yourself for being one of those people that does hard things. It's hard to come by these days. But those are special people. Those are the people you would want on your team, on your side, right? Well, welcome to the team, everybody. From here, just easily walk your hands back out of this one, plant your palms, and I'll meet you right back in your downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you need. Do what you got to do. And then we'll switch it up. Inhale, lift your right leg on up. Exhale, sweep it through. Ekapada Rajakapotasana, your half pigeon pose. Inhale, hands walk back, open your heart. Exhale, walk it out, open your hips. Deep diaphragm breathing, everybody. That's key. I sincerely hope you're getting value out of this practice, everybody. You probably wouldn't be still hanging on if you weren't. So, and that's been my intention, and always is to give value. For you to walk off your mat a little lighter, stronger, more balanced, a little bit better than before. I thank you so much for continuing to support this practice. We will get things worked out eventually. It's just going to take some time, everybody. But again, I thank you for your support. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that is really key here at this time to keep this practice moving. One thing I do not want to do is have to shut this practice down and then restart it later on. So I'm going to keep fighting for you, everybody. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, come on, y'all. What you waiting on? We're closing in on 1,000 videos here. Some great meditations on there as well. Let's take one more down dog, everybody. Plant your palms. Step it on back. Downward facing. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front of you. Toes point straight up. Work the flesh out from your seat. Root down, inhale, reach high. Keep all that lift, and then exhale, lay your torso out long and fold all the way down. Let your head drop down, let your back round. Whoo. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's take her back up. Palms face up. Roll easily under your back. Once you get down there, you got a happy baby pose, y'all. The happy baby. And then option for a spinal twist of your choosing, of course. Whatever you think is going to feel good. And if that's not a twist, you need something else, hey, go for it. Let's twist and hit both sides evenly. Honey, this hummingbird is crazy. Let's take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in. You got this hummingbird back here buzzing the tower, everybody. And then exhale, release, and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Allow your palms to rest face up along your side body. Let's lay back, close our eyes. And then together, take a big inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Clear it out. Exhale. One more, everybody. Inhale. Hold full. And release. Exhale. Let your breath settle into its natural pace. Allow your body to soften. And everything we've done, the breathing and the physicality of this practice, has really been to return us to a mental state of calm, peace, and balance. Allow yourself to bask in that state for your Shavasana. I'll guide us out in just a few moments. This sense of balance, of peace, isn't something that yoga creates. It is something that yoga returns us to. It's our natural state. And this is why we show up to our mat. Once again, you've done yourself a huge service here today. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. I want to thank my friend Sage here. She did a phenomenal job. She always does. Thank you again for honoring that donation-based system, everybody. That's at Namasteve Yoga. Subscribe to the YouTube. And we'll see you all Tuesday morning, everybody. Namaste.